Hello everyone, this is yet again unwanted classic video rant yet again, but it's GTA 5 Diamond Casino Heist this time. But yes, it's this one. This is by far the most hindering, unloyal, distrusting and unreliable content I've ever experienced, and the Doomsday Heist from 2 years. I am going to talk to you guys about this one and seven different things people do in casino finales, being underprepared and all kind of stuff, including preps. So let's get this started. Number 1, the rank. The people will go like, "Are you gotta be joking?" I've seen many people about at least less than rank 80 keep constantly dying, do not follow simple instructions, mainly on aggressive and stealth approaches, because no matter what, if you rank less than 80, you're mentally demented, and you need more experience on story mode and how Heist actually works. And if you're still not too much cocksure about it, health is important, because the rank is based on accumulating on health, and it accumulates about 20 per rank, which they have like 6 segments, and I only accept people who have like 5 segments of health, which is rank 80. Not like if you're getting Kingpin trophy, because it's trivial to get it now, because in 2013 it was way harder, but now in this future it's way too easy. So, but I don't respect anyone who is under rank of 80. For sure, level up or get kicked. Deal with it. Number 2, hiring expensive crew. Again, la-di-da. People are going to hire good experts on heists, because you're eating much out of their profit as you're not getting much. 35% is the max cut, which is bad for you. Lester will always take the 5% cut for every approach you do. From you get when you hire like a 10% gunman, a hacker, and a driver will be in your hands, but your earnings will drop out with less money and making things stupidly clumsy. If you want to optimize your crew properly, experience the past from 2013 and 2018 members, you can hire like Patrick from GTA 4, Johan Blair from Game Tony, and Chester in the gun running DLC. So it's obvious that I see from random people make bad crew choices on the gunman more than on aggressive approach, because I personally don't prefer Patrick on this one, because Karen Abaji has a sawed-off shotgun, but Patrick may have a pumped shotgun, which is fair, but he has a combat LMG, as its majority not good for the aggressive approach anyway. Majority of the news aim is the highest is to stop you, and it's what they're good at in perspective, which I'm going to be talking later on. The other driver crew, like if you hire the highest driver crew, like I suggest going hire Eddie, because Eddie with the Sultan Classic is the smartest choice as a driver than any other, excluding Dens, because if you go for the Sultan Classic, you don't need an extra person to ride on it. You just need to get a whole crew with you, because the news will aim to shoot the tires and to stop you. But the majority of the crews I've hired, most cars that you choose, the tires get shot. But for the Sentinel Classic and the Sultan, I never had that happen yet. And as for the next bit I'm going to talk about is the hackers, because Riggy is a good source for artwork on aggressive approach because you have less time to get the pictures cut on time, and you don't need a professional hacker. Like, you need a 3% one for good money. Paige and Avi, however, has seconds difference between 5 and 10, and I don't see the difference whatsoever. Even to have 1% cut off over hacking, 9-10% whatever, is no issue. It's easy to get Paige as a hacker, but get a terabyte. Simple, right? Alright, let's move on. Number 3. Being underprepared for Duggan shipments on hard approaches. This is where I feel like doing it alone on invite-only lobbies, because people get easily underprepared when they tell me they don't own a Hydra or a helicopter. You can get a laser if you own a hangar in Fort Sankundo if you're daring to get shipments, cannons blazing. The only thing pisses me off, people not doing Legacy and Doomsday heists to unlock them vehicles. Even the trade prices are worth it, then again at the expensive original prices that you've never done before, because it makes them go broke. It's too frustrating. People who I had in my list who removed me for no reason have no clue what the fuck they are doing. You're supposed to make Heist, get a helicopter or a Hydra or a laser, whatever, or any plane that shoots missiles fast, and like the Starling baby penis and the Pyro. The more you weaken security, the easier the approach will be. And I recommend this on stealth and aggressive. And any entry disguises on BitCon, but not the group sex, because it's plain simple and easy. You can take about like 6 of those, so it doesn't really matter for group sex approach. Number 4, rushing and exiting the vault with full money while being damaged. This happens if you're triggering the failsafe, but when I host my games at the BitCon, I refuse to let people accept failsafe alarms. It makes things 1, harder, 2, difficult to save your earnings, and 3, not collecting loot fast enough in a 4-player size, and not taking the opposite side to get the money. Like, what I mean by that is, a random asshole yesterday finished collecting the cash. Simple, right? I was waiting for him to get G, but he gets B. When I was collecting C, which was by me, and the last trolley, I was threatening him to kick him to conclude the heist if he takes damage again. So he takes over 200k money lost when we was gonna escape to the roof. So because people go through the staff lobby on aggressive, and it's horrible. I did the roof side because you can kill the news easy from the main entrance, and as I get rid of 3 possible ones, it was safe to parachute, and voila, to the cars we go. But none of them did at all have like been shooting or anything. But the rest, all they've been doing is rushing, using SMGs, but not using shotguns, as it kills them quicker than leaving the vault. And when not using the spare thermal charge on the stairs, as it gets on my nerves. What people also grinds my gears is loot being damaged by cops, by horrible drivers who can't hide and can't take the hell, and people who take the helicopters to kill the profit away. And that's what really grinds me, because when when people try to take the helicopter, you are costing way more earnings than whatever you try to dictate. Also, yes, dictate. I don't like dictation when I host. When people dictate you to host, to get in the helicopter, like if you're the host and a random idiot tells you to get in the helicopter, like, excuse me, I can drive to the loot buyer and I can do the driving whatever I want to. You're not the fucking boss of everything. It's my host. I'm host. I do what I want, and you are not the boss of me. So whether you like it or not, get your ass into the loot buyer and I can drive it there. Because you can't do elite challenges for real, so fuck you. Number 5. Getting detected in a clumsy way when making outside the vault. And this is common because getting detected easily in the lift with a guard walking, killing the guard while the others can still see you and also get spied by the cameras, and sometimes killing someone when the cameras picks when you get undetected when you make your way outside from the building, right? People just forget it and lose the money, and it's beyond stupid. I mean, what's the point losing money when you try to be spied for no reason? You spent 5 minutes in the casino bank and getting yourself in any exit that takes you 3 more minutes or 5. Like, I mean, come on, is it that difficult? They're like bandits from Last of Us, and you can't stealthily kill them. Also, which gives to my good point is number 6, lack preps completed. Again, common. It's mostly happens on every approach, but more importantly, the host is responsible for those preps, and there is one permanent prep that is easy to do, and it's something to do with Vincent. If you aren't familiar with Vincent or who he is your ally for Agatha on the casino missions, and not the casino heist mission itself, because it's the same contract mission system. So Agatha's casino mission is 100% optional to complete all 6 of them, and you have to get all those 6 levels done for Tao Cheng and Agatha Baker, and you must have like a penthouse bot. And then in the prep, Lester will inform you about Vincent, and it's pretty much of a simple thing, and you get the biggest good amount of earning for that prep permanently. And what purpose is that you get is every security camera access as a gift from Vincent if you help his one-time optional prep, which is permanent, so you don't have to do it any longer, and it's very short. You just have to hijack someone's from stealing his car, and now for the entrance is not the best idea getting infiltration suits. So the perfect is for the roof entrance, and the way out as well. Taking the stairs is perfect. Guarding patrols is distances where they are to you. And the only prep I see people forget a lot is power drills when it comes to artwork. But I'll get into that after I'm done with this one. The only optional ones you need for stealth is power drills for artwork. Same with the big con, dug-in shipments on stealth and aggressive, and guard patrol on stealth and the big con. And optional heist preps needed for BitCon is Noose. If you have not collected 50 cards around San Andreas, which gives you a free pass not to get the Exit disguises anymore, even besides firefighters. And Noose, if it's for artwork, get power drills. And for stealth, EMP, infiltration gear together, and power drills. For artwork, and for aggressive, the boring machine. Same with the blah 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 blah. Okay, now my special mention is people begging cuts. Yes, people begging cuts. Do not beg for cuts. Only get beneficial with them if they done preps with you. But if you want to split your cuts, that's your business. But it's a general consensus that if I am hosting, I get the responsible cut of 55%. For randoms, can only get 15, and that's that. That's tough. And again, if you're the host, do what you want with your cut, because it's not mine, it's yours. So, what people don't even learn about cuts is the math. Like the math on cash, you get like around up to $250,000, and for artwork, you get about like 270 something. For gold, it's 300 plus something, which is good. But I do not know for the diamond. Excuse me. Because since Valentine's, the diamond was there, but Rockstar cut that crap up. So I do not know from the cuts from diamond right now. So I'm not sure if they will actually gonna bring that back. So asking and begging for cuts is zero excuses, and it's absolutely stupid. So in general consensus that everyone must know their math, not when people just send messages, which I already have from my message boxes or in voices, I say 25, 25, 25, 25. No, you're not getting 25, you're not getting 20. I only give the good amount of cut to people who have done preps with me, and same with my friends as well, if they done preps with me. So it's the golden rule. If you have done preps with me, then I'll give you 5% more of the cut. But if you never did preps with me, you're not earning crap. Just like Doomsday. Even the legacy heists. Either you live with it, even with the negotiation cuts, then buy Felicia. That's it. Then don't even come into my heist. I can find different people who are actually filthy richer than you. So, if you're just going to be that salty, stupid, dumb, even too cocksure about it, then I'm sorry to say, it's, I don't know. People always beg for 25%, and no matter what they think, 25% is not going to be effective for me, especially when people beg for other finale acts. 25 is what people always say on the Pacific Standard, Prison, Humane Raid, Doomsdays on AIA Breach, and Bog Day Problem, whatever, Bogdan Problem. Also the Doomsday as well. So my big guess for those who beg for 25%, go get lost. So yeah, anyway, besides that, moving on. If you are just being that clumsy and you never did that preps with the person that you have not been associated with before and you beg for cuts, you're just fucking rude. You're truthfully rude. Okay, and number 7 that people do, and I highly recommend you not do so, hiring hackers to collect your loot less than $2 million take, and triggering false alarms when failing exiting the vault and losing too much of the take against the news and cops and themselves throughout the whole heist in 3 approaches. This one is too common and too recent. People let me down, even by 4 players. They don't collect gold cash trolleys on time, even for portraits. The only concern I have is with people not collecting on time is cash. I like cash. It's like grabbing diamonds, as both diamonds and cash have slow pace up, and grabbing them and having less than 2 million is on off for take. It's a bad outcome, and people will be shot too often, die too often, and importantly, deliberately damage people's duffel bags on bullets and Molotov cocktails for arrogant, selfish assholes who just troll over and over and over again, wasting 20 plus minutes on death loops just to get a 20-minute casino heist done on all approaches. But I know for elite it's 15 if you can manage to do it faster. But what they need to learn, go into story mode and experience how heist works. And if you're just rejecting what I said, something's mentally wrong with you, because GTA isn't about online. It's about both story and online at the same time, and you're wasting it. It's similar to Red Dead and Red Dead 2 as well. Because what is the point of playing story mode for you if you have not experienced their highest levels and you just reject any whatever criticisms that you are not accepting? Because criticism is healthy. Because you are wasting valuable time when it comes to me, and when it comes to others, and when it's story mode, people don't even listen for that, because story mode is heavily optional when it comes to learning the curve of heists, and getting 100% of it is a good achievement. Like, you basically learn more of the GTA perspective way more before than GTA Online, because GTA Online never had good ratings since the start of 2013 of October. So here is the rule down. Story was way more impressive, but online it was never anything like that. And what people liked more? Heists. Obviously heists. And when it comes to businesses like chief executive office leader and motorcycle presidents, people like to shoot, grief, whatever. That's what they do. Shoot, grief cargoes, including gun running shipments. It could be on anything. So that's what makes it so boring. And what made it good? Heists again. And then the next, the Oppressor Mark II grief ring, including passive pops. Until several months, the passive pop is stopped by Rockstar, which is a good intelligent decision. And then from 2020 and 2019, more griefers with the Hydra and the Oppressor Mark II, destroying cargoes with orbital cannons, and same with Kanjali as well, because Kanjali can easily take it down too, with 4 people. So here we are, and including now late 2019, the Diamond Casino Heist that people liked, people still damaged their own cut for it. And what's really atrocious on that is also the Daily Door. The Daily Door was nerfed. I didn't experience it until I would say January at least, because that's where I did not experience it when I was playing constantly on Crash Bandicoot Nitro Fueled, because GTA 5 got really absolutely boring at this point. But GTA 5 was a different story. It was so amazing that you have access to every single thing. But for GTA Online, it's too restrictive and it's absolutely boring. But for PC and the console versions, I don't care what versions that you play on, it's just absolutely fun. But GTA Online, it's zero fun. When I look at online people's videos and the contents they do, the only thing that's common that happens with me when it comes to is DDoSed whatever threats with online randoms, and it's happened constantly with the popular YouTubers before, and getting VPNs to defend themselves against DDoSers, which is optional. And even that's often happened on Rainbow Six as well, because I know this one's going to be a little bit off topic to talk about, to prolong the end of the video, because GTA is the most popular one, but the second popular one, because I know they're not popular than Minecraft, because that's what most people think about this one. So, because Minecraft is way more popular than GTA 5, period. So I am going to be saying right here is, I'm just going to end the bargain of the banter of this rant when people are so untrustworthy on Diamond Casino Heists than Doomsday Legacy Heists together. This is about it, as I have nothing positive on this heist except reliable friends, them randoms. Fuck randoms. Click the like button and sub to my channel with more videos, and also click the ding dong bell to keep up more future updates as I do next time update a classic game video, which is the old ones this time. So the future generation era has totally become a clusterfuck and ludicrous. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Take care.